and welcome to VCT Masters Copenhagen. And looks like the players are just really getting underway, just trying to get up their setups up. And yeah, looks like they're starting the game. But we'll run through some pretty interesting statistics I found while they warm up before the match and whatnot, and while they set up. Although PaperX is playing without Jing, I do expect them to maybe put up a challenge against the reigning champions of the Masters, which is Optic. They won the previous Masters, beating Loud in a 3-0 sweep. And this could be an interesting one. This could be interesting for PaperX because this upper bracket finals will determine who would progress to the grand finals, which in all honesty I'm very interested to see if an APAC team would really make the jump into the big stages and really prove that they're not just really onliners or players who could play under a controlled setting, without anything. But looks like the agent picks are coming, and Jane's gonna go for the race. Crash hits the sky. Victor Neon for second chamber with Ye also on the chamber. Davai with the Fade. Mindfreak with the Astra. Benkai with the Sage. And looks like we're just gonna wait for the cameras to go over to the Optic side. We'll run through the full team comps. But Sage on Icebox is probably one of the most crucial agents here. With the pistol round especially, the wall could really prove much cover, but I haven't seen Sky in pro play quite some time, but Crash is playing Sky. You know Sky is very good initiator, and Marv here with the Omen and FNS with the Breach. Interesting team comp ran by Optic here, and I'm trying to find when was the last time Optic played. But the last time PaperX played Icebox, it was a map they always like to avoid, but I think they've really forced themselves to play Icebox in the APAC region there, playing against Altigo once, winning 13-7, and playing against Xerxia once, winning 13-8. So it's quite interesting. But first map, Haven. It's very interesting. This map, Haven. PaperX, last time they played it with quite some success, I reckon. And looks like Jing will be playing from isolated places because he is tested positive with COVID, but he will still get the LAN experience alongside his other teammates, and hopefully he could really turn up to the game that PaperX need him the most. And PaperX so far also, I don't think they have touched any of a map like Haven. I'm not really sure if they have touched Haven at all this tournament. They haven't touched Haven yet. Last time they touched Haven was at the APAC Stage 2 Challenger Finals, which they got 100% win rate there, running comps with Reina and running comp, which the comp they're currently playing with. So Sage on Haven is really unusual. Like you don't see that in every single game. But looks like I think it's all pretty expected comps here coming out from the teams. Last time they played Haven was against Order, which they comfortably won 13-8, 8 rounds on the attack and 5 rounds on defender side. So looking very interesting to see how PaperX will fight off against Optic, who have most recently played it in Copenhagen, again the playoffs against XSET, their fellow compatriots from the NA. And looks like the game is gonna get underway here with Optic against PaperX. Your first LAN with crowd up here in Masters Copenhagen is just gonna go in with the boombot into Garden here, and looks like the Prowler is not gonna fight Ye, but Ye gets the first kill on Masters LAN, gets the headshot, and then Ye trades Benkai, but Mindfreak trades off Ye. It's 3v4 situation, not the ideal situation PaperX were looking to, and it looks like they have to retrieve the bomb, but Optic, they're going for a full aggressive push into mid all the way. I don't think PaperX is expecting it. Forsaken does have 5 bullets here with the headhunt. It's not gonna land the shot. Victor, the peak, gets the kill to Forsaken, and it's a 2v4 here. Mindfreak and Jing would have to do crazy things to win this round, and looks like the utility is all coming in. Victor is slowly pushing in, and Victor gets the kill on the Mindfreak. Jing's doing the wraparound, and I think they hear him, and Marv will get the kill on Jing. First round of the upper bracket final secured by Optic. And Optic is really a team that they have really played Haven a lot of times. It's one of their favorite maps, 100% win rate. 83% attack round win, but a very measly 40% defender win. So hopefully they could sustain this long enough, or even I'd say at least half the rounds. But here, very interesting here to see how Paper X executed this round. Not a very hyper aggressive style you'd expect from Paper X, but I mean, why not? And it looks like this is going to be the bonus round here for Optic. They have to convert this if they want to get lead. Paper X misses the headhunter shot, and yeah, he's just anchoring down this garage here all by his own with the rendezvous, but Forsaken with the headhunter headshot of the crashies. This could be huge there. One weapon dropped from Optic, and looks like Forsaken gets two. Forsaken's built for these moments. Gets two on the headhunter on Victor, and looks like I don't think he's expecting FNS here to be on the right. And yes, he does not expect FNS gets the easy kill, and it looks like Paper X, they might go force-style rotate here. And the pain shells just going in there, and Boombot does not secure. Yay! With the judge gets the double, and Benkai trades off at the cost of two players. He does have the stage shield here, and looks like he's just gonna run into garage and try to get the bomb down. Jing, I don't think they expect Jing here, but it looks like Marv is expecting Jing there. The stun from FNS coming all the way from CT, and looks like Optic, they're just gonna isolate the fight. Benkai, he has nothing to do. The flash comes in perfectly, and Benkai goes down. Optic gonna get the defuse, and 2 rounds in for the side of Optic already. They convert the bonus, and they convert this. Looks very scary at the start when Forsaken got the 2 headhunter kills, but it's all good. They recovered. That's what we have been talking about earlier, where Optic played this map twice against Xset and Crew, both winning it, one in the group stage and one in the playoffs. So very interesting to see how Paper X are going to execute this, being the first time they've played in the LAN, and Jinx is going to go with the aggressive push. It's really lacking on utility Jing here, but it looks like Paper X is just going to go for the A fast push. And I think Optic's just expecting it. They already have 3 people stacked onto side. And Ye with the headhunter is so good with his shots. And now the Tour de Force doesn't get one, but FNS gets it. Ye gets one with the Tour de Force. And now Paper X back onto a disadvantage here. Ye is really showing why he's one of the best players from NA, one of the best chamber players, yet even he used to be one of the best jet players. When he has time doing an end box, and looks like Mindfree's all up in B. No eyes here towards B, so he could probably get 1 or 2. But Crashies with the sky blind is not gonna get anything. And it looks like Mindfreeze just got this B side down for free. This could enable a free plan here for Davai, and he could probably get the plan down. And Paper X, they have a lot of room to work for, but they have a lot of angles to clear. So looks like FNS is gonna push through A main, is gonna walk through hookah and probably try and catch one off guard. I don't think they might be expecting this, but both players playing very passively. Stuck up in the corner there, just trying to really convert this bonus. They want to get this bonus, and they know it's a very crucial round. It looks like Ye with the defuse already. Davai gets one onto FNS, and Mindfree is not peeking yet, but it looks like Mindfree is going to peek out from garage. Marv's all alone. The C's coming in from Paper X, but then the Phantom Spray. Spectre Spray doesn't connect onto Davai, and Davai will secure the round. Good bonus round converted by Paper X. They get their bonus. And this should be the round they should be converting here. They must convert all these rounds in order to even shed light onto this Optic team. This Optic team is a very good team. And the first 3 rounds very crucial indeed. But he almost got the bomb down though. Marv. Taunts are coming out already for Forsaken. His first game from COVID back into the LAN scene, and looks like Optic just gonna go for this aggressive peek towards A main, but not getting anyone. Trading shots there for both sides of Paper X, and Forsaken's all pushed up. I don't think Ye is expecting this, and Ye gets taken out by Forsaken. Forsaken's just pushing in. He's just gonna go crazy here. Now Jing's the crouch might be good. Jing gets one onto Marv, and this could be huge. Paper X is converting the round. Forsaken with the kill on FNS. This is going bad down here for Optic, and Optic already at a disadvantage. 1 minute in, and Davai She's gonna get the plan for long here. He's gonna plan into backside and Optic. They're already on the backhand here. They converted the pistol and the half by round, but wasn't expecting it to end so fast. And looks like Optic, they're just pushing in. They might even try to get the up or probably even get some exit frags here. Optic playing very safe here, playing side by side here. They don't want to give out any clue that they're here, and looks like they're just gonna camp this rendezvous here from Forsaken here, but looks like Optic just pushing into garage. Don't spot anything, and looks like they're just going in for the defuse. It looks like it's just not enough time, and Optic, they're forced to get out there. I think Victor's trying to go and try his luck on the bomb, but it's not enough time. It's not enough time for the Optic boys here, and Paper Eggs already 2 up. They haven't seen this map yet, and it's quite impressive on how they actually converted both of their rounds. Forsaken, beautiful lurk there, all the way getting yay, and the crouch on Jing was so perfect. Literally catches Marv off guard, and Forsaken also. FNS just doesn't expect Forsaken to be all the way pushed up into CT here. They weren't expecting Forsaken to be at spawn. And the ultimates are soon coming up online. The ultimate already online from Forsaken here, Marv, with the Marshall doesn't get any of the shots. Hits one on the Benkai, but Benkai does have a heal, and looks like Paper X is just going to run in. Just running into the C side, and they have side area, side secured for Paper X. One objective out of one objective out of probably 3, and looks like Victor with the flank doesn't get on anything. And that's a rifle down from Optic. And it will be harder to retake this given the stage wall too, so I think they're just going to try and get this Vandal back up. But I highly doubt they could do anything here. And Dava is just going to push into CT, but Mindfree is all alone in this 1v2. Yeah, he gets the first kill, and the flash is perfect, but the turn away, Forsaken still manages to get Yay. Now FNS is going to go through spawn, and Forsaken gets the kill. Crashies get the kill on Benkai, and it looks like he's just going to go for another save here, saving the Vandal. But at what cost? One rifle dropped for the side of Optic. They still retain one more rifle into the next round, which they could all go for a full buy. And Paper X, every round they save is a round or an advantage given to Paper X. You're giving them the confidence and the space they have to work with, and the economy is booming here for Paper X, so they don't actually lack in economy. So you could just really get rifles back up. Even they could get traded multiple times, but full shields, rifles, all coming up back.
Good time to check in on a few ultimates. Paper X has 3 of 5 Divine Jing, also dangerous, so close to having theirs. All you've got is.
And I like how Optic is really trying to play Paper X at their old games. They're just playing very aggressive towards mid here in the recent rounds here. But looks like Paper X, they're also gonna go for mid, fast mid on their own. But looks like Victor, they know this aiming is very crucial. But Forsaken's all the way walked up into B. Forsaken's really playing this lurking role to the next level. And I don't think Yay is expecting this. Yay. Forsaken's all the way into B backside. And this could be huge here for Paper X. They've already gotten B. If they could get one side and force the players to rotate towards Forsaken, but the Prowler not gonna get onto Victor here, so Paper X. Forsaken's all the way lurked up into spawn, but I don't think they expect Victor here. But looks like he's gonna get the shot. Victor gets the headshot to Benkai, but Jing trades him off. But then Forsaken gets the kill onto FNS. They weren't expecting him at all. Forsaken's already inside. Crashies very isolated in the fight. The Omen teleport just gonna give a lot of pressure to Crashies, and Forsaken will get the kill. The Omen teleport just really giving pressure there for Forsaken, but it wasn't enough. The trades come in. Yay, he's already up inside, but he's gonna get Mindfree. Mindfree's looking the wrong way, but Forsaken gets the kill onto Yay. Marv all alone in this 1v2 situation. It looks like both of the players just gonna play into backside. He's gonna play into below heaven, and I don't think Marv is even expecting them. I don't think he's even expecting them to be below. And looks like Dava is gonna get a kill on the Marv. None of them are expecting them to be below heaven. Paper X executing this so perfectly. Paper X for a team that, you know, they don't really play this map often, and they've been avoiding this map at really all costs. Just playing this map very carefully here.
Forsaken rips them apart. And that was so fast. Again, they're immediately spotting that trip at the top of B, placing
Forsaken's really proving to be one of the best APAC players, easily one of the best APAC players, and now the res, tour de force, everything's all up. But Victor's still gonna come out spawn, she's gonna come out C into C main already with that ultimate from the Neon. But looks like the shots, it's gonna connect onto Mindfreak, but Jane gets the trade already. And Marv's all the way up in spawn, Prowler spots him out. And this could be very bad for the Optic boys. The res comes in from Paper Rex and trades are just coming in. Yay, with the Headhunter gets one more, but it's not gonna get the kill on the Benkai. Benkai trades Mindfreak off. Wait, no, he doesn't. He trades Jing off. My bad. Trades Jing off, crashes with the Guardian here. Still could make miracles here. Does have the Guardian and Sheriff both from the Optic boys here. Does have a full set of util and a half shield from FNS, and crashes will retain the rifle. They all have the util and they all have a lot to play with. While Paperex, they don't have much, but then Crash is already low there. The fact that he doesn't have the shields is just very hard to play with here for Crashies, and I think they're just gonna go for the save. It might be another save round here for Optic, especially for Crashies. He's gonna save the rifle, or probably rotate into into Garage to help. But looks like Mindfreak spots out the gun barrel but doesn't get a kill. But Mindfreak with the re-peek onto the wall, peeks off the wall, doesn't get the kill on the FNS, but Benkai is there to do the zing. He's there to clean up, and Paper Rex. Paper Rex just converting these attack rounds so flawlessly here. 5-2 already, very fast pace here. I like how Paper Rex plays. They just send Forsaken out on alert and they execute the site. The rest of the 4 members just execute the site so perfectly, and looks like Optic will call a timeout here. I think the way Optic, they should look to counter this entire strategy is to really not let Forsaken lurk all the way deep into a site. The fact that so many of these rounds has been dictated by one Forsaken lurk is just crazy. 2 rounds is a lot for the Optic boys here.
And it's interesting for them to go to Haven. It's actually very difficult to deal with this veto entirely if you're Optic.
But the way
Haven is the map that they were
Forsaken
straying away from at the
executed
beginning
is
of the
so
tournament
perfectly
because of their
just
losses
by
in NA.
really
Because of their loss to XN.
get him all the way into deep inside and really just force the Optic boys to make a rotate and really not let them know what's coming up there. The Optic also do have a really good field plays here. They're just trying to really go for counter strat into Paper Rex. They're gonna use their own, they're gonna use fire against fire here, but I don't think that's the very best ideal solution here. Optic playing very aggressively with Victor and Crashes here, but the results haven't been proven here. Ye is getting most of the kills off trades and rotations, but it's not really impactful for a team who's looking to retake sites or simply just defend a site here. Looks like, ooh, Benkai with the Grim Wall there is gonna get few shots. Jing, few shots onto Ye. This is very interesting play here. Satchel up onto the Sage Wall there. And now this is very good util play there from the Optic boys, and now the Astro Suck is just gonna force Marv out of that position there, and looks like Optic just forced out of this position. In a very bad position, but Marv is all the way tucked up into the backside, onto the generator there. But I think Paper is just gonna rotate again. Optic, all on their heels, very alert.
But Optic decide not to, and Paper X now has wasted a lot of utility. The C's gone, the nade is gone.
I don't think Optic expected that satchel up there. I don't think they were even expecting here, but it looks like Forsaken's just gonna go, might attempt for another garage look here, but it's really just gonna stay in this position there. The Prowler goes in to check if anyone's at A main but doesn't spot anyone. And looks like Paper X, they might go for C hit again.
So they're not worried about it. That's
The
why
showstopper coming in from Jing, crashes with the blind, doesn't really blind Jing here, but then Optic you already get 2. Jing gets 1 of the crashes here. The trades are looking very unfair here for the Paper X side, but it looks like Marv, he's pushing into side, but Jing, all in default, is down now, and Davai gets the kill on the Marv. FNS gets the final 2, and good win for Optic. Optic gets a round back.
That's out of the timeout again for Optic. They're so good in those situations, and that was
The
a
way
great
Marv
adjustment.
and
they
Crashy
also
just
got
anchoring
hit
that
with
side, buying enough time for
ridiculous
FNS to come out for a rotate here, but
right here.
this Satchel's play is just very interesting here. Really forced DA out of that A main position here. But the hold there from Marv and Crashy is just enough time for FNS to make a rotate and provide more much needed support there.
This setup that Optic is putting on, but they should know that there was 2.
It was like Optic really playing the defense round very good here. It looks like Jing, oh, is expecting Marv there, okay. I see you, Jing, I see you. He's expecting that Marv teleport to be up there, and now looks like Jing is already up in B. The flash doesn't connect, but Jing is really going very aggressive. The satchel out, but Victor gets the kill on the Jing. And it looks like they might go for a push here, but I don't think they're expecting D in this position. But it looks like the shot is gonna miss. And Victor gets the kill on the Forsaken there. Very good trade here from the operator. And now the op is still there. But I don't think it's enough here. Benkai with another stage wall. He's really going for the really aggressive stage wall. Benkai gets the kill on the Yay, but then Victor gets a trade here. Davai also trades Benkai off of Victor. It's 1v1 situation here. I don't think Davai is expecting Crashies to be side already. But it looks like Davai with the flick gets the kill on the Crashies. What am I witnessing?
And that's crushing.
Davai,
He definitely had the shot. And I was just saying
you
at the
thought
beginning, I
he was
just
checking
started
Haven.
off these peaks that
Thought he was
started
checking
with
up in
flash
Heaven.
aggressions in middle.
But the flick, the pull down of his crosshair lands perfectly onto Crashy's head.
He's gonna be hating himself.
The plays Forsaken make. The plays, the sage walls, the clutch, the hyper aggressive Jing plays. I mean, is there any stopping to this team? And Jing is already all pushed up into sewers here. A short here. She's going to really go crazy into A short here. It looks like FNS is already in a very bad position. The Suck, the Prowler, all utils on FNS, and the Nightmare coming in from Davai here. It's really enough to secure the side, but Forsaken gets 2, Forsaken gets 3. Yay, Victor crashes all down here now. FNS is all stuck in Heaven here. He can't go for he can't get out there, but looks like the Fate sees gonna get him out in time. With the bullets coming in, is really low here. Forsaken 15 on 15 health. The heal actually goes to the wrong person here, but looks like Forsaken's gonna get the 4th. And Marv, Snowy's gonna save the shorty. Just looking for exit frags. Mind Freak is already on the hunt for him. But I don't think they will expect him out in any short, especially with the Sage Warrior. But I think they might be funneling Forsaken to get this ultimate. But looks like the shorty does not get the kill onto Davai here, and very Forsaken with the ace. The first ever land crowd ace here. For Forsaken. Paper Rex. The way he plays it. Optic just really, they were trying to catch Paper Rex off guard here. But the worst thing is that Marv, he couldn't get the kill onto Davai here. I don't think any of the Paper X members expect this, and looks like this might be the same play again. He's gonna go for the wall. Looks like satchel up. It's gonna go onto the wall. Doesn't spot anyone.
Shorter, so I don't actually think Jing could get the angle, but it also gives ideas of him hiding there with no information from Optic where he peeks later.
Paper X really coming out with this very creative style of player, and looks like Optic, they're gonna try to reclaim A main here, but Forsaken's already tucked up here, and I don't think they spot anyone, and looks like they're gonna go for the retreat. But yeah, it's just really going to hold down Garage here. And looks like Jing playing very carefully here, but Forsaken's all the way up in A. I've talked about this a lot of times. They have to stop letting this Forsaken lurk to really just get through. Mindfree is really low already, but it doesn't matter. And Crashies is already up in heaven. This Forsaken lurk, it's gonna get a kill on the Victor. Forsaken's really just gonna run up into heaven, but it doesn't know Crashies is there. Crashies get the trade. They stop this Forsaken lurk, but does it help? Does it help with the solutions? Does it help with the situation? That's the question. Does it help with their situations? They do have an operator in hand, but looks like they're just gonna pass it down to Marv. But you know, Jing is also built for these very clutch moments here. We saw Davai clutch around just now. I won't be expecting Mindfree, one of the most clutch players, to also be there. The suck and the pain shells don't connect onto anyone here, but Jing is just trying to really get the aggressive peak. Yeah, he gets one. Benkai, the drop down coming in from Crashies, gets one, and Paper X really trading off these players. Now Davai, Mindfree's all alone. And gets the kill onto Mindfree, but it's not enough time. Timing from Mindfree is enough to salvage. It's enough to force EA off the bomb and off the weapon here. You just like to see it here. Jing tried to go aggressive here to get more than one pick, but Davai with the earlier swing just getting Marv and FNS, cutting off that retake here. But you hear Marv making those footsteps, and Yay really just have to really pray that he peaks earlier, but it doesn't matter. The bomb was at half, but it was too late for them to get the full defuse here, and looks like I say, really stop giving these lurks here. And looks like Yay, Victor all getting early trades here. Tour de Force getting the first pick, but Davai getting that kill onto Victor. Getting a kill onto a very overly committed Victor here, and looks like Paper X just kept Optic on high heels now. Now Optic, I think they're expecting an A push here, but so far it's been very quiet. Scan coming in from the Fade. They're just trying to see if there's anyone up in Haven, and it looks like they're gonna go for the same plan on their Haven. And Optic, they're gonna go for this retake again. The flash all don't connect, but Jing with the headshot on the Crashies. The showstopper doesn't get anyone, but everyone is super low. Marv especially is super low, but looks like the bullet's coming in, but doesn't land onto anyone, and the players start falling down. Jing Forsaken one by one taken down. Davai doesn't get the shots, but gets the first onto Marv. 1v3 situation, gets the kill onto Yay, and he gets the last onto FNS. Davai with the Red Bull clutch. Paper X. I'm done. Paper X really, with the way they're playing, the clutch moments. Davai gets the first on the Marv. He heard the sound cue coming from the left, gets the kill on the Yay, but the classics won't be enough to finish up Davai, where FNS gets the final. At this point, I think Optic's just tilted. Optic, they're just done for it. Just tilted. There's no way. There's almost no way unless they could convert their attack round. Remember, in Haven, Optic do have an 83% win rate in round win here. They'll go for a bit of a small break here, but you have to remember, Envy has an 83% attack round win here, and we're taking a look at the player head to head here. Forsaken 350 ACS into this game here, and Yay is really also showing off here. 395 ACS with 17 kills already, while Forsaken is 15. It's two players, the star members of their respective teams here, but only one could prevail, and only the results will tell. Even Ye is putting up crazy numbers, that doesn't translate in results, which doesn't really make a change here, but like I said, I'm going to repeat this a lot of times, they do have an 83% attack round win here. They've won 20 of their rounds and lost only 4 rounds in attack, so the only way they can really lose this is if they lose another 4 more rounds, which I highly doubt they'll do it, because they've only lost an average of 2 rounds each per game. Against Crew they lost 2 attack rounds, and against XZ they only lost 2 attack rounds, so I highly doubt Optic will not convert this attack round. And we'll take a look at Haven here for the Paper X side. Prior to entering into this game, They only have a 58% attack round win rate here. They've won 8 against Order and won only 6 against Boom Esports. Now converting 9 against Optic in the biggest stage. It's hard to doubt. It's hard to even question what's in store for the Paper X boys. The defensive rounds also very solid, converting 67% of their defensive rounds, winning 12 of them and only losing just a measly 6 of it. Winning 5 against Order and losing 4, and winning 7 against Boom and losing 2 of the rounds.
Yeah, we have a quick tech pause here. Something is going on the side of Paper X. We're going to try and sort that out as quickly as we can. But I got to say, how uncharacteristic is this of Optic?
At this point, it's just crazy here.
When
The
was the last time we've seen Optic in that position?
Yeah, they've just been a little bit sloppy, I think, when it comes to these retakes. It's clear
really,
that's their game plan. They're often
the
playing
players,
all the retake situations, but you can't do that against this
we have to give
competition.
respect to the Paper X boys here. Coming from humble here, remember the time when they played their first LAN, instead of Jing they had Shiba here.
So much harder to play for, and that's what this comp
They only managed to secure 1 map off SMB during that time when they were playing LAN. But now, look at how far they've come.
tight-knit defensive protocol, I think, and not let those lurks come through.
From pains in Berlin to massive strides in Reykjavik and missing out in last year's champions. Paper X results in 2022 is just way better. Way better. And looks like Tech Pause has been called on here.
But also Victor, he's going to have to show up on the attack side, Brent. I know it's been a lot so far, but
I think we really just have to give respect to also the Optic boys.
We haven't really mentioned that much as well in the pre-show, but honestly, a lot of Optic's wins are incredibly contingent on that
We
guy
talk
playing
about El Diablo,
Victor having a
Yay,
good game on the Neon or the Jet,
who
whatever they're putting on,
finally found his groove in the later game
honestly,
against
so important for them that they
Exa
end up
actually.
having a good moment. And
Prior to that, they were really putting up very, for Yay especially, is putting up very mediocre stats. But then when the tables have turned, you just realize that Yay finally found his groove against DRX especially. Yay posted up 62 kills here over the course of 3 maps here. With an average combat score of 304, it's hard to even question how good this man is. And for Marv, the second highest fragging guy, 52 kills on a smoke agent and an initiator, so you really have to give props to the Optic boys. They could really rack up something here. And looks like the halftime is done and we're heading into the second half of this first map here. 9-3, Paper X leading, and in favor of Paper X, they win in the 4 more rounds, they secure the map, and looks like Victor's really going in this very aggressive push here, but looks like the Prowlers should spot him out. Looks like Marv is already holding flank here, but Forsaken gets the headhunter kill onto Marv. I don't think he's expecting the crouch there. You can see the crosshair placement is just not up to point there from Marv. He wasn't even expecting Forsaken to be there, I think, in the first place. The fact that Forsaken crouched his way all the way pushing out, and like it's even worse. And Forsaken gets another kill on the Yay. One by one, the Optic boys start to flow. And this could be a free 2 rounds here, and Jinx all tucked up behind the stairs here. First game to crash, he gets the reload, and Optic is just Victor is going in for this dash, but doesn't get slide. The neon slide doesn't get onto anyone, and looks like FNS is going to push it into garage. And he doesn't really have an option. Mind Freak converts the final kill here. Paper X 10-3. Yeah, I think at this point, Paper X is just really expecting to convert these next few rounds. They want to get the map done and over with, because this could be a very huge map. As long as they get away a map that has been selected by Optic, they're good to go. They're pretty much good to go. Knowing at the next map, they do have a map in Bind which they excelled against Fnatic. Forsaken just really being a menace and being everywhere in the map. It looks like they're going to go in for this very fast garage push, but it's all empty. Optic is really going for this fast garage push, and Forsaken is already trying to hold up garage. The neon slide is not going to catch onto anyone, doesn't spot anyone, but Jing gets the kill on the Yay, who's all the way up in A main. Jing and Dava is just really pushing out there. And looks like Forsaken, he's just playing very aggressively with his Bulldog. Doesn't get the kill, the flick, but then Paper X boys slowly get one kill by one, and it's just bad here for the Optic boys. You thought heading into this map they might actually put up, they might actually win this map, because first they chose the map themselves, and coming into this map they have a 100% win rate prior to coming in here. And Optic really being forced into more difficult and difficult positions here. We've talked about the 2 rounds they've conceded in each of the games, which is Krug and XZ. So far they've already conceded that 2 rounds, and I don't think that's where they want to be in. I don't think that's the position they even want to be talking or even want to be in. At this point, I think Optic is really done for the map here. 3 to 11, Paper X is really converting these very massive crucial rounds here. Although they did not convert the early pistol rounds earlier when on the attack side there, you could really see like slowly what is going on. Like you could really see what they were trying to do. They were really just trying to get all these clutch moments and really, and I repeat again, their attack side is so perfectly good. It's really just to funnel Forsaken all the way into site, secure the site, and maybe bait out a rotation from the Optic boys here. At this point, Optic really he does have to.
And it's former divine figures actually of Optic on Vine. They looked so good on that map, but it's crazy to think that we're going to potentially go in there. And they're not.
Also, it's going to be a tech pause again here. I think there's a bit of problem checking on the forums now, and there's a bit of issues with Crashies and his headphones here. Crashy said that he literally couldn't hear the spike plan because the crowd was so loud. My earphones couldn't filter the sound from outside the game enough. I hope next time we have less crowd so we can hear shit. I mean, you have to really give respect here, but you could make an argument here, but given the fact that Riot have hosted many LAN events throughout the years and days, I mean, can you really blame them? Could you really blame the Optic boys? They're trying to make a repeat here, and by the looks of it, it's really tough. But still, I don't think this is really about Crashies. It's not about like Crashies couldn't hear his game. Even if so, there's just so many rounds where it's so unavoidable, you know? It's so unavoidable where Paper X is they already have the map control, they already have the site control, they have the map control, and just so ready for these retake moments here. So at this point, it's really tough for even Optic to claw back up. I mean, yeah, Crashies is only getting a measly 3 kills here, but you as a supportive agent, you would expect him to really play off his teammates more, given Marv having more assists than him. But again, the numbers don't really tell the full story, and the C's and the pain shells don't really connect here, and it looks like Optic is already going in this very fast garage push here. With pause and this very aggressive push, but Benkai gets one to Crashies and that finessing garage. Benkai is so good with this Spectre, and Mindfreeze getting the kill on the Marv, and it looks like they're just really converting these bonus rounds, and Victor gets the kill on the Mindfreeze here, but it's not enough. He's all alone here, gets the kill on the Davai, and Jing drops down, gets the kill on the Victor. Paper X slowly, one by one, the round edges closer and closer into the first map. It's map point here already for the Paper X boys. At this point, I think it's really tough to say that how Optic could really do. Like, there's nothing they could really do. Optic is just in this position where they don't really have a choice anymore. They're going all in. They're really just forcing out the weapons here. Forcing out the weaponry, and looks like Jing is really going in for the push. Yay. Being one by one traded down. 3v5 here. Victor all the way into A side here. They do have side control now, but the horn is really just gonna get everyone. And looks like one by one the boys start to fall down, and Victor gets the kill on the Jing, but I don't think that's enough. He's just really gonna run out and hopefully try to get this clutch. Does have a Spectre in hand though, 14 bullets, doesn't get the kill on the Davai, and he cleans up. Paper X wins the first map. 13-3 there. Not even a single attacking round converted by the team. Has 43% attack round win rate here. And I think it's done and dusted the first map.